Hi, I'm Miami Beach Vice Mayor John Elizabeth Aleman. Many people are very surprised when they ask me about my name, and I tell them I was named after my mom. And it's true. My grandfather was an Army medic in World War II, and he promised his best buddy that he would name the second child after him, having named the first child as his junior. And my mother came along as the second child. So he kept the promise, wartime promises, very important. And when I was born, the second child, they named me John as well. My career in information technology really emphasized for me the importance of a good, solid process. Automation is all about having a good process. And so I've been able to bring my career experiences to the table at the City of Miami Beach in a few ways. Most importantly, I think, in making the government more accessible to our residents. So, for example, we created a practice safe renting website so that landlords and visitors could all be renting in the right legal way. Another really popular tool that I'm very proud of is called Miami Beach Resident Connect, or MB Resident Connect. When I was campaigning, one of the complaints that people would tell me is they just had no idea what was going on in the city and how to keep track of things that were important to them. So I created, with the help of the city administration, MB Resident Connect, and how it works is users sign up for alerts based on keywords, things that are important to them in their community, whether it's North Beach or South Point, maybe it's schools or stormwater, could be the arts, parks. And according to whatever keywords resonate for each resident, they will get alerts anytime that subject matter is going to be discussed at a commission meeting or at a committee. So they get advance notification of how to be part of the process. Really, the reason that I finally had the idea to become a City of Miami Beach Commissioner was from my work on the PTA. I was the PTA president at North Beach Elementary. In fact, I became the PTA President of the Year for all of Miami-Dade County. Miami Beach is really unique because all of our public schools, from pre-K to 12th grade, are all international baccalaureate. I don't believe there's another city in the state, maybe even the country, that can say that their entire public school feeder pattern is international baccalaureate. And then on top of that, we have the STEAM program. The city also supports our schools through behavioral and mental health, and through health clinics that we've put in each school, which is an incredible asset to the community. And the city also has a police officer in every school. It's unfortunate that that's needed in this day and age, but we're so lucky as a community that we're able to provide that. What really inspired me to run for commission is our fight against flooding and climate change. I saw that the city was on the right track, putting in the right adaptive infrastructure through the stormwater system, that all of our nest eggs and property values were going to be protected. You just got to do it. You've got to go through a little bit of the discomfort, but in the end, you have saved your home for the future and for the long term. And that's what we're doing with the city's Resilient Infrastructure Program. We have really put a focus on North Beach, and it has been such a pleasure and a joy to get to know the residents one-on-one, learn from them what they wanted North Beach to evolve into and to transform into. So we created the North Beach Master Plan. More than 1,000 residents participated in that plan, telling the city what they wanted to be like when they grew up. And it's been really a source of pride to work to actually implement the voice of the residents and to implement that program of the North Beach Master Plan. So the Youth Music Festival is a chance for our young musicians to be on a professional stage, working with professional backstage techs on that kind of equipment and with a big audience. The Youth Music Festival goes on at the North Beach Bandshell, and last year we had more than 3,000 people attend, and these are all residents. So not only is it great for our young musicians to have this performance opportunity, but it's also a community building event. And so we've got locals coming from North Beach, Mid Beach, South Beach, all coming together to enjoy music and enjoy the children. It's really fun. Our sea turtles are our favorite repeat visitors, and they're coming up on the coast to nest and lay their eggs every turtle season. And it's really important for residents and building managers, condominium owners, to be careful about their lighting on the buildings, because lighting can be very disorienting to the baby turtles who really track the light of the moon to go out to sea. And so we don't want to interfere with that, and it's very important. The other thing is not to disturb the nests. And so we teach our kids in our schools about the turtle nests and what the sticks with the strings really, what's behind that. But we also have to make a really important effort to make sure that all of our visitors from all around the world are familiar with that there's baby turtles cooking in there, and we need to protect them. So I partnered with the Environment and Sustainability Department, as well as the Hotel Association and others, to make sure that turtle safety information is placed in all the hotel rooms. We do, during turtle season, informational signage at all the bus stops, so everyone gets the message to not disturb those baby turtles. Family is everything and the most important thing. It's been an honor to serve the public as a commissioner, but certainly you need to make sure that you leave enough time and attention for the kids as they're growing and developing. I look forward to serving again at some point in the future. Right now, the right thing is to see my children safely off into adulthood. I cannot believe when I look back at the photos of my swearing in and how little they were. And in just these 4 years, how much they've grown. It's funny because my little one, I do a lot of constituent work with my aide, Celia Maria Ruiz Paz. We really try not to say no to any resident that needs help, and consumes a lot of time. And it's funny because my little one knows what a site visit is. If I say, let's go on a site visit, he knows that means we're gonna go meet with a constituent in the field and find out what their concern is. Nothing informs you better than getting out and meeting with a resident face-to-face on site and looking to see what they're worried about. And it brings me quite a lot of joy and pleasure if I can be a part of helping solve some problem, usually improving their quality of life. Sometimes the littlest things make someone's whole day better in their neighborhood, and it's fun. I enjoy that. Well, Miami Beach is definitely, in my opinion, at a crossroads. It's really important that we take the right steps now to ensure our future. I believe everyone who lives in Miami Beach, to some degree, lives here because of our architecture and the identity that resonates and is celebrated in the Art Deco and in the MIMO architecture. And I love that. That's the reason that I moved to Miami Beach in the first place. At the same time, we also have, and cannot deny, climate change and flooding and sea level rise. So if I have at all played a part in helping Miami Beach find that intersection and how they can move forward with a great future without losing our beauty and our identity and our cultural sense of self as a community. If I've helped us to craft that path, then nothing would make me prouder.